Hey guys, it's me, Dan Harkinz. Today, we're going to be talking about sniping. And before I really get into that, I want to make a few things clear. One, I'm not a pro elite sniper, and I don't know if I'm like really qualified to give advice on sniping. You know, I do rather decent when I snipe, but there are still a few people out there that are probably still better at sniping. That's fine, because honestly, touching up the second part, sniping in Black Ops sucks major donkey dick. Okay? Sniping really sucks in this game. It's really kind of sad because I really do enjoy sniping, but there's so many problems, which we'll touch up a little bit later, which makes sniping almost, you know, a way to play to make sure you frustrate and anger yourself consistently. The next thing I want to talk about is I don't do 360, no scope, quick scopes, or anything. I play very defensively, very campy. So that's just the way I play. If you're a beginner, I suggest you kind of get into that groove for now until you feel that you're more confident that you can, you know, be a little bit more of a rusher. And don't get me wrong, I do rush as well. If you've seen any of my videos, I love the ACOG and the L96A1. But if you're looking to seriously snipe, just hard scope, or whatever the dumbest fucking term ever. Just fucking aim your shit, hold your breath, see someone getting your crosshair, blow the fucking face away. That's all you need to do. It's a lot of patience, but once you get a hang of it, it can be somewhat enjoyable, but unfortunately sniping sucks, so probably not. But to get along and let's tell you a little bit more about sniping. As we can see here, we have 4 sniper rifles that you can obtain within the game. We have the Dragunov, the WA-2000, the L96A1, the PSG-1. All of these are the only sniper rifles in the game, which begs to ask the question, which one should you use? That's a good question. Let's take a look. Well, we're not going to be using the Dragunov because it fucking sucks. This is the most inconsistent piece of shit weapon you could ever arm yourself with. And it's kind of sad because I actually like this in Call of Duty 4 is one of my favorite sniper rifles. But it's just terrible. And, you know, spare me, well, you're just not good with the gun, Dan Harkinz. I get all these great games. Great for you, because, you know, some of us get sick of playing combat training and we want to play against real people, because against real people, this gun fucking sucks and you're gonna get murdered. How about you might do good here and there, but really you're just gimping yourself, and I don't really see a reason to do that unless there's a contract. I've done this contract so many times, and I don't really pass it that much, because it, you know, you're just shooting people and they never fucking die. So, the Dragunov is a no. So, what about the WA-2000? Honestly, it is better than a Dragunov, and you're probably going to use that before you get to the L96A1. But, in the grand scheme of things, the WA-2000, again, is not a very good choice. Really, you could just use the M14 or the FAL. They do the job way better, and you can take on multiple people. The WA-2000 is decent. You get a lot of consistent, you know, headshots and chest shots that will take them out. But more likely than not, you end up getting killed just trying to aim on people because the shots sometimes just don't kill them. And that sucks. But it's way better than Dragunov. I do enjoy this weapon. So if you want to try it out, I mean, it's not like you have much of a choice before you get the L96A1. You know, go with it. It's a decent gun. Liked it in Modern Warfare 2. But it just seems kind of pointless because, well, the PSG-1 does everything this does, but it's better. So, the WA-2000 is a no if you are max level or you have all the guns. So, here we have the 2 sniper rifles that you should only use. We have the L96A1, which has a very consistent one-shot kill. But it is bolt action, so there are some slow reloading times on it. But nothing you can't really handle or deal with. Pretty much like stomach up, it seems to just kill people like crazy. Then if you don't feel like really using L96A1, you want to spam some shots, well, the PSG1's there to fill the role of being better than the WA2000 and the Dragunov, because it is semi-automatic and it does have some pretty consistent one-shot kills, and the ACOG on it is actually pretty good. So if you think you're going to be taking on a lot of enemies, the PSG1 is really perfect for you. But if it's going to be here and there, the L96A1 I believe is a better sniper rifle. But I still use the L96A1 pretty much over everything. I just like it, you know. Slap the ACOG on it and I go to town. But sometimes I don't do too well with it. Which, you know, brings us to the next question is, so we got the sniper rifle we want to use. There's only one little problem about sniping in Black Ops, which I'm going to touch up right now. Hey, remember I said that sniping sucks in Black Ops? Well, here's the reason why sniping sucks. Internet connections. You wouldn't think this would play that much of a role. Actually, you should probably think that, because good internet means good gameplay. If you watch any of the popular YouTube commentators out there, you'll notice that they do pretty good and they have a pretty decent connection. But for you, if you're going to be sniping, how does this really relate to you? It relates a lot, and is pretty much the reason why I fucking hate sniping in this game. Because if you're not at least a host or 4-bar, it's kind of pointless to snipe. You're going to get a lot of inconsistent hit markers. Now, I'm not going to say the hit detection sucks in this game. It's hit scan. The netcode is just god awful. If you got the host, you're going to fucking just wreck people. It's going to happen. Your shots are just going to hit people, and everything's going to be hokey dokey. It's going to be just perfect. You're going to jerk off and, you know, suck your own cum. You probably shouldn't do that, because that's kind of gross. But if you're on a 4-bar, you can still do pretty good. But sometimes I feel the 4-bar is really just a 3-bar connection, which is, it's alright. I mean, I'll snipe on it, but it's not really ideal. And then everything below that just sucks, and you should probably just turn off your Xbox, PS3, throw your PC out the window, and go make a sandwich and eat that, and contemplate how to get a better internet connection. Internet connection is so vital. It kind of sucks that we don't have dedicated servers, but just something we're going to have to deal with at the moment. They're not going to give it to us. Why? Because they want your money, and they don't want to pay any money for dedicated servers. If Call of Duty did have dedicated servers, it would be a lot fairer for people, and I wouldn't have to deal with disadvantage or advantages when I'm playing against people. Everyone would be on an even playing field, and it would be a lot more enjoyable. So if you're thinking about sniping, well, keep this all in mind. If you're not consistently getting 4 bars or at least 3 bars, maybe sniping isn't your thing. So let's move on to sniping with the ACOG. Oh yeah, the ACOG. So you decided you were going to use the ACOG. ACOG, Advanced Combat, some fucking bullshit. I'm not a weaponologist over here. You know, I haven't sniped in a while, but it takes a little bit getting used to. With the ACOG, and I want to talk more importantly about the L96A1 because it has that needle, and it's annoying. It's pretty decent though, but unfortunately, it is kind of inconsistent. But if you want to be more mobile, this might be the sniping method you'd want to use. I would actually probably use the PSG1 because the ACOG is way easier to look at. I just like using this because it's easier for me. So basically my tip is fire instantly. Wait, haven't I said this before? Yeah, I have. If you watched some of my ACOG commentaries, you have to get that instant shot down. But unfortunately, this all plays on the connections. If you don't have a good connection, you're going to get a lot of inconsistent shots, which will probably send you into a fit of rage, just like I get into. I rage pretty much 90% of the time I play this game. even when I'm doing good. Most sniping tips is just aim and fire. Simple as that, and is the dumbest fucking tip I can give you. But unfortunately, it makes the most sense. You kind of have to drag it and, like, I don't know, like, wave it. I guess I kind of treat it like a sword. I slash my crosshairs against people and they die. That's kind of the feeling you want to get with the ACOG on this gun. It is very decent, so pretty much stomach up and they're gonna be dead. But there are those occasions where it doesn't work, but you just have to deal with them. For sniping, as you see, I'm a little bit more mobile here. I try to use cover as much as possible. As we see right there, I don't try to go back out because I'm gonna die if I do. So I retreat, and I'm just gonna keep moving back anytime I'm getting, you know, stuck with a lot of enemies here. So you see this guy, I missed, and a good old hop shot right there deals with that fuckface, and I died reloading. That's something you're probably gonna not want to do. I did it because I was trying to be unpredictable and I didn't know what else to do. I was scared. And when I'm scared, I tend to do really dumb shit. But for you, don't ever jump and snipe. I didn't even, like I said, it was a spare moment. I wasn't even thinking. I just fucking did it. You see right there, I should have ran away. But I know that running away probably wouldn't have worked either way. The bullets would have definitely penetrated and I would have died either way. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna go head first in this. And this guy, I'm just having problems. And you see that I'm using Scout Pro. I would actually prefer using Hardened because, you know, if someone gets behind cover, you get the first shot off. It doesn't quite kill them. If you at least get that second shot on them, it'll finish them off. And had I had Hardened on, I think I would have taken that guy out when he was up there. But that's just something that, you know, we'll never know because it's never going to happen again. So, sniping. ACOG. It's very mobile. If you're looking to rush around and you feel confident in your skills, try it out. Here's just some extra clips of some decent shots I had. I actually did very terrible this game. But, you know, I fucking still went with it. Went with the flow. But, you know, you can do this too. It'll come to you naturally when you play. But anyone that's, you know, looking to do some sniping, I don't suggest doing the ACOG until you're confident. In my next video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about actual sniping. I wanted to start with the ACOG just to give you a feel, get it out of the way. And then in the next one, I want to talk more about traditional sniping and how I play the role.